Hey guys, this is Shiny Zekrom, and welcome back to another video. Feeling a little bit more awake now, because that last video, the Gritty Hollow one, I was kind of a little bit tired from the work day, and I decided to record a video and get it out so we can finally progress. Where are we going to progress to? Well, as I mentioned in the last video, we are going to head off to Winden this time. A huge skip that you might want to do is if you have a water, flying, ghost, or Pokemon with levitate, you can just walk across this water right here and head all the way up here, which is where we're going to. It's a nice and big shortcut, so trust me, you'll want to take it if you can. Gonna cut down this tree right here, and ooh, excuse me. We're going to come up here and come into the Winden. Welcome to a little part of Winden. We're not exactly there yet, because first we have to do a dungeon in order to get there. What is this dungeon called? Winden Pass, as I have mentioned. Now, Winden Pass has changed a little bit, actually, because back then it used to not have spiels in here. It would be Poochie. It could be Poochie at nighttime, but I believe it's just Spiel now instead. Winden Pass is a nice and easy 10-floor dungeon. Nothing too big. It's just the concern you're going to have most. Oh. And we get a big mushroom. Yes, it is possible that big mushrooms can show up on the ground and Pokemon can pick them up. And this is also a good place to hunt an item called Heart Scales. Now what Heart Scales do is, I'll show you the NPC you use them at. And what happens is, you can get egg moves, actually. So, yeah, that was a nice find. And it looks like we're lagging just a little bit, I think. Yeah, oh well. Oh, there we go, we're back. So now, once you hit 5F, you're going to start to see ferrets. And, yeah. But anyways, Heart Scales, use them at an NPC, and you can get egg moves. But however, it is random. You will not be able to decide the egg move you want. It is random. So do be careful of that, because you can get a move you don't want. And usually trying to get one move out of a whole slew of them is not going to show up very often. You have to get lucky. So we're actually almost through this place, because I forgot to mention, it's only 10 floors. And we are making quick work because we're kind of a little bit strong for this place. This place is mainly like probably your upper 20s, maybe closest to 30. But yeah, we're kind of breezing through this place. Now, starting on this floor, we can actually find TM Rest on the ground. This is the place that if you don't want to buy Rest for 7,500 poke at Kecleon and Grassroot, this is the place you want to do it at. You can hunt it here, and as you see where you can now see the Larons as well. And I used Rest. Uh-oh. Let's see what we can do. Oh my god, 2 cringes in a row. Go down, will you? Dang. I thought we were actually gonna die there for a moment. But yeah. Starting this floor and beyond, you can find TM Rest, so I'm going to prolong this a little bit and try and see if any Pokemon picked it up or I can find it anywhere on the ground. And the Pokemon here actually do give some pretty decent experience if you want to try and train. Oh, and we found one actually! I'm really glad I went and searched. Because there it is. You guys saw it. We're going to... Yeah, we are having a little bit of lag here. I'm thinking... server restart might be in good hands, and it looks like we finally got the kill on that one. So, yep, it looks like we are definitely lagging a little bit, so I'm sorry, but bear with me. This doesn't happen too often, and here is the problem. Now, the one thing I was trying to explain is this place can have hail. So this is another reason why buying TM Rest at the Kecleon and Grassroot can actually be important. I don't think I have ever seen this happen before. But Kecleon's shop, but it has no items. That is actually kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why, it just is. I've never seen a Kecleon shop not have an item at all. But yeah, the hail is gonna, at least for Starmie, is out damaging it by 2 HP, so we're progressively losing 2 HP, but we're gonna take a rest. Now, I should mention how you find the heart scales in big mushrooms. They're gonna be hidden either on the ground, which is your heart scale, and or your big mushroom, and your heart scale is actually on walls. Ooh, box. I don't get to see those too often. Oh yeah, it's definitely a little bit of lags, but we'll try and make it through and show off all of Winden's town in this episode, because part rather, because I just want to. Now, if we can come over here, let's see if any of these Pokemon are happening to hold rest. Because it'd be nice if we could find more for later on dungeons. So yeah, if anything, if you notice a lot of my Pokemon suddenly have rest, I probably went here and got a lot of TM rests, or I bought some. I'll mention if I do or not. Alright, so we are on the last floor. You know, quick do a run around, and hope that we can maybe find one more TM rest. It'd be nice. Let's be Torterra for a little bit. Try and get these Pokemon to faint. There we go. And anything up here? Nope. So we are going to head down this way, because I believe that Laron's actually in the last room. We have to check this. Oh, guess not. Yep, we're just going to try and Earthquake these guys. Razor Leaf you. So yeah, this Laron's probably our last chance at finding a TM rest. Oh yeah, it is lagging quite hardcore right now. I don't mean to mention a lot, but it'll slow down our adventure a little bit. It seems like I can't even attack right now. Oh, here we go. Now it's going. Oh, there go all our bites. Wow. Yeah, we are gonna get out of here. 'Cause, yeah. So, we're gonna take the stairs. And hopefully we can get out so I can show off the little area around it. And here we go. So, once you hit the 10th floor stairs, we can come out here and we have a little bit of a area around us. So as we read that sign, it says this is the Winden Taiga in the west, and northwest has another dungeon. And here we are at Snowbasin Town. Now in a moment I will show you guys around, so I'll meet you right back. Just wanted to make sure I could get all 10 minutes recorded at once, or all the town recorded at once. Let's go. So first off, this little hut right over here is going to have your Chimecho assembly. So definitely remember this, because it's going to be useful. Okay. Sorry, kind of just waiting for the map to load. This is just an NPC house. If we head onto this, though, if you can't tell by what the house is like, this is your Kangaskhan storage. Just kind of waiting. And here we go. So after those two houses, we're over here. This is your Electivire place, so you can go, you know, get your tiny mushrooms and do there. And remember moves there. If we come up here, this is the Kecleon shop. There is green and purple. So here you can get frozen sticks, or which are just a throwable item. You may have seen it at the dungeon, but there were frozen Leppas. Instead of the normal Leppa berries where they give 5 PP per move, these give 4. Orange, frozen orange heal for 80 HP instead of 100, and frozen apples are for 40 belly instead of 50. Ethers are here, but they're a little bit more expensive. We can buy big frozen apples, which I believe is 80 belly, probably. Yeah, that's probably 80 belly. Max Ether, this is the first time we can actually buy these, so these might actually be worth your money because they fully restore PP. And as you can see, we can buy Reviver Seeds here. So now, you might see me doing this often when we go to harder dungeons, have a lot more Reviver Seeds because you can buy them here for 2,500 poke. Later on, there will be another place where we can buy them for 2,000, but that's not till a while from now. We have Zinc Band, which increases your special defense. Asper Scarf, which prevents against frozen status. So if we come over to here, here's where TM Rest is only 5,000. So yes, we have a decrease in price in TM Rest now. So it might be a good idea to buy them here as well. Or just try and find them in Winden Pass. However, with the point we're at, we need a to be able to access that dungeon a lot easier than having to give up and then walk all that way back. But yeah, it might be worth it. As you can see, escape orbs are here, but they cost a little bit more. There's Totter Orb, which confuses all the enemies in the surrounding area. Evasion boosts the evasion view. Now, these might be worth your time of buying, are Recycle Orbs. If you ever hit a grimy trap in dungeons, Recycle Orbs will recycle those grimies back to whatever they were. So if like a big apple becomes grimy, that big apple, if you use a Recycle Orb, will become a big apple again. Sea Trap Orb lets you see traps on the floor. Snowy Orbs makes it snowy weather. Hail Orb makes it hail weather. Cleanse Orbs will cleanse any sticky item that you have, so these might also be worth your money to invest in. You have Trap Bust Orb, which destroys all the all the traps on the floor. So even if you used a Sea Trap Orb, they would still be destroyed. Even if you didn't use a Sea Trap Orb, it would still destroy us. I do not know how that factors in with secret rooms, though. That's the one thing. Alright, so anyways, we're going to continue on because we have just a little bit more to show around. We come right in here, and we just froze for a moment. If we come right over here, once it loads, you can actually visit houses. Now, something you can do is if you go into your house and you use the /set house command, what you can actually do is set your house here, where after you type /leave house, you can actually leave and come right back here to Winden. Now, this is a really important place because this has a few things. Up here is your Xatu and Togetic. Now remember how I was talking about how there was an NPC that you could use hard skills at to get egg moves? Well, this is your NPC right here. Togetic is the one where if you use hard skills, you will get a random egg move out of any egg move that Pokemon gets. And like I said, it is random, so you cannot choose. So, next up, if we go right down here, we reach Winden Sauna. Now, I'm quickly showing off because this place has a dungeon and it's where our next HM is. But we have 2 dungeons to do, which is basically 1 dungeon plus a deep part of the same dungeon. So we're going to do those 2 and 1 other video beforehand because I'll show you what our next video is actually going to be. So if you go from these stairs, step 2 tiles down, there's a heal tile. So you can just heal your Pokemon here instead of having to store them. You could store them in assembly to heal, but that's a quick way to do it. If we come up here, we have a Licky Licky over here, so you can uncleanse your items that way instead of having to maybe buy a cleanse orb and just use it then. You just come to Licky Licky there. Now, the reason I'm talking about, I'll show you the next video we're going to do is, if we come over this way, Not gonna travel too far because there is actually also another dungeon in this area. If we come over this way, we have another Wigglytuff. Is this capture the flag? No, this is the snowball game, actually. Where, right here. Once the game begins, you'll be given snowballs in your inventory. Equip these snowballs and utilize them against the other team. Hotkeys such as Z, X, C, and V, which you can use for items as well, may be used. Now, you press enter in front of Delibird to create, join, or start a game. If you are the creator of the game, you are the only one that can start it, of course. So, if anything, this could actually be fun, which this will actually be our next video. So, and that's pretty much all I have to show you around Winden. Is you saw where all basically the necessary things you need are, like Healing Point, the Kecleon shop, what items they have. You have Kangaskhan, Chimecho, you even have Electivire up here, and you have a Healing Point and a new NPC of Togetic, which, you know, allows you to open up new possibilities with movesets. Now, in the next part, we will be doing a snowball game and record it. However, we are going to probably wait until a server restart or lag goes away so I can actually show off this snowball game. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video, and in the next part we will play a game of snowball. See you guys then.